Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Hello. As always, I really hope that you had a wonderful and fabulous week, and that you are entering Shabbat in a good spirit, a good mode, and also in hopes of relaxing and reflecting and taking these beautiful Shabbat hours to spend some time with family, maybe eat some really delicious challah, which is a very important thing on Shabbat. On this Shabbat, by the way, we find ourselves amidst the Torah portion of Chayei Sarah, which means the life of Sarah, which of course the irony is right at the beginning of the Torah portion, Sarah dies. So there's some irony right from the beginning. I want to talk to you though about another piece of Chayei Sarah, and that is the quest that Abraham sends his servant, his confidant, the person in charge of his household. It's a little bit unclear who this person is, but it's clearly someone that Abraham trusts deeply and profoundly. And as we know, Isaac is there, Abraham's son, and he does not have a wife yet. And so he sends his trusted, like I said, friend, servant, whatever, a person who takes care of his home, to go and find a wife for Isaac. And he doesn't really give that many parameters. He just kind of sends him in the best direction, says that he really should only go to this vicinity to choose the wife, and sends his servant, friend, confidant on his way. Now, he's not named necessarily in this Torah portion. He's actually named in last week's Torah portion. But he is, last week, he's actually named in Lech Lecha, actually. And his name is Eliezer. And Eliezer, right, has this idea, has the word God, like Eli, my God. Ezer means someone who is helpful. And so it makes sense that this person's name is Eliezer. And he is tasked with an incredible task, and that is to find a son for Isaac. So Abraham doesn't do it, and Isaac doesn't do it, but Abraham asks Eliezer to do it. And so what an incredible task Eliezer is given. And I want us to think about on this Shabbat, as I reflect on certain people in my life who are my deepest, most wonderful friends. Well, we clearly have love and adoration for our family, but I am thinking of my deepest, my closest, most loving friends. And I think to myself, would I ask them to go and find a spouse for my child? And that is the depth of the relationship that Abraham has with Eliezer, this depth of this closeness that they share, that he trusts him so implicitly to go and find a son, to find a wife for his son Isaac. And so Eliezer succeeds, and Eliezer puts together a plan in which he can find the proper partner for Isaac. And that it involves, by the way, this is the background I have chosen. It involves, there is a well, there is water, there are camels. And so I don't want to spoil it for our conversation that we can have tonight, by the way, at 7 p.m. at services, or tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. in our Zoom Torah discussion and service. But I want us to think about on the Shabbat, our friendships, the friends who we trust and we love the most. And I hope that you will take some time not only to reflect on that friendship on this Shabbat. Like I said, our family is our family, but sometimes our friends can become our family. Sometimes our friends can sometimes become even closer than our family. So I I ask for all of us on the Shabbat. I'm going to do this too, to reach out to our closest friends and say, thank you for being there for me. Thank you for being the person who I can trust the most on the Shabbat. I hope that we can all do that as Abraham does with Eliezer, tasking Eliezer to find a wife for his son Isaac. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And I look forward to seeing you tonight. Again, 7 p.m., either in person in our sanctuary. Please don't forget to register, or on our YouTube, and then tomorrow on Zoom at 8:30. Shabbat Shalom.